Welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video I'm going to be talking about a tool called Winget. Winget is an open source Windows package manager software similar to opt or apt in Linux. So if you just open up PowerShell and run Winget, you should see that it's already pre-installed, and it is a Windows package manager. The good thing about this tool is everything you have listed in your control panel. So just gonna show you that, but basically it will update or install or uninstall any third-party software you have installed on your workstation or even servers. Now, servers don't come pre-installed with this tool unless it's a server OS 2025. They do come pre-installed with Winget, but the older ones like OS 2022, Windows Server 2019, they don't come pre-installed, but it is very easy to install it on the servers too and just run them. The reason why I'm showing you this is because I am using this in my workspace to patch several servers which have like third-party software installed on them, and you need to update them. If your organization does not use an RMM tool or Microsoft's SCCM, or the servers are not joined to Enter ID to patch these softwares using the Intune's supersede feature, this tool is very helpful. Otherwise, you will have to RDP into those servers and then manually download and then update those third-party softwares. So let me show you how you can easily update a third-party software. So in my workstation, I just open control panel, and if I go to the, why is it set to this view? If I go to all the programs I have on my computer, you will see there is quite a bit, and for this video I am just going to pick Notepad++. I know recently there was a vulnerability and they released the latest version, so I might also have that old version on my computer. That's very old. Currently it's at 8.2.9, so let's just find out. Let's just see if there is a latest version for this tool. So on my workstation, I'm just gonna run winget list, and it will list all the software or third-party software installed on my computer. As you can see, there is a big list, but if I just scroll through this, you will notice there is Notepad. It is listing the current version, and it is also listing the update available for it. So we didn't have to go to any website to find out what is the latest. So let's just do it. Let's just go to that website, our Notepad++ website, and see what is the latest version out there. And you can see it is 8.9.2, so we didn't even have to do anything here. We just ran one command, winget list, and it found that latest version. Now let me show you how you can update it from this to this in just single command. So all we will need is the name of the app, which are listed here. So we will take this name, we'll just copy it, and if I go down, I'll just do winget update and name of the app, and that should just go out to the internet, download the latest package, install it, and do everything for you. And there we go, it's already updated. So if I check by listing that, I can list just a specific app too, but I just wanted to show you, it's such a neat tool. But anyways, if we can find that in this long list of apps, Notepad, there we go. So we now have 8.9.2, which is the latest. So it was that easy. Let me just quickly show you how you can do it on the server. So I just turned on the server 2022 on a VirtualBox. It's a virtual machine, and if I go to PowerShell and see if it came pre-installed with winget, we can just run winget command. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's gonna say it doesn't recognize because it is not installed. So in order to install it here, you just have to run these two commands, and I will put this in description, but it's just install. So you install a script. I think I pasted it more than once. So you install the script, so it basically downloads the community version of PowerShell, and my virtual machine is slow, but it shouldn't take that long. It's thinking right now. Okay, while it's thinking, let's just explore some other options here. So if I type winget again, we can see it installs, it shows, it just lists upgrades. So if I go ahead and run upgrade, it will go through each software on my machine and upgrade all of them one by one. It is super neat. Like, you won't have to browse to the internet and download the latest and then install it. It just does it everything. So very, very good tool. Let's see on our server. So there we go. If we just hit yes, that it's installing it now. And it's thinking. The next command will be this. So just waiting for that. But once you have access to, so what you can do if you have a lot of servers in your company and you don't have an RMM tool or a patch manager or SCCM or Intunes, you can set up a virtual machine just for patching purposes, install winget on that server, and then enable PowerShell remote in to all the member servers, and then you can just remote into those servers from your main patch server and just run winget on those server. I know it is kind of hard to just explain it. I should have a diagram or something, but do give it a try. It is very helpful tool. It's just taking too long. Okay, there we go. So that finished, and we'll just come on. I'm just gonna type it winget install. So there we go. The good thing about this command is that it will find all the dependencies for you and run them for you and install them. It used to be very hard to installing winget on a server. That's what I found out from all the Reddit posts or Stack Overflow. But recently these two commands just does everything for you. So you can see it found it needs this these library and all of them, like the runtime to able to function properly, but now everything is done automatically for you. So it's installing now, and soon we will have it installed on the server, and we will be happy. Let's just see what kind of software or third-party software this server has on it. I'm not sure it has much, but let's just take a look. Yeah, so we got Edge and VirtualBox, nothing else. AD Connect tool. Yeah, I think after this is finished installing, I will just download and install Notepad++ from the CLI without having to go to the internet. Yeah, it's taking quite a bit, probably because it's not very powerful virtual machine. As you can see, it's already at 100% CPU. Alright. Okay, now it's checking if it is installed properly, and it is. So we can go ahead and use it. So let's just run winget again, and that should give us help. So let's install winget-install Notepad++. I think we might need its name, like the app ID name, which I think is Notepad++. Notepad++ okay. Notepad++. Let's see if that works. So it's thinking, it's downloading, and it's just asking us if we want to accept, and we will. And it is downloading. Look at that. It just went to the GitHub, downloaded the package, and now it's installing it, and it was super fast. Like, I didn't have to go to anywhere. And if I check programs installed, we should see Notepad++ latest version. So there you go. That's how you use winget on your Windows workstation and Windows Server. Hopefully you guys use it in your work and find this helpful, and thanks for watching.